Итак, перерыв наш с вами закончился, и мы продолжаем проходить Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Вряд ли она тебя помнит.
Do you think we should really just go in?
He's the one who told us to wait for him here.
I guess the Critians really are different.
They don't seem to be in any great rush to get things done, that's for sure.
I know, they certainly are weird, aren't they?
Actually, you're kind of like that too, Judith.
That's funny, I don't see that at all.
Seems like Patty'd fit right in here too.
Might be nice to live here.
Ah, there you are.
Welcome back.
I've kept you waiting. Now, please, step... Huh? This is the very means by which the lore of Miorzo is passed on.
Там же чистая стена.
But, it's just a wall.
Judith, use the Nagig as you touch the wall. City of dreams, veiled in mist, reality's extension.
Привет, Рина.
City of dreams veiled in mist. Reality's extension?
О,
What's
тоже
happening?
иллюзия была.
Whoa. So the Nagik can do this kind of stuff too.
You know about the Nagig. Through its power and the secret phrase handed down, the wall's true form is revealed.
This painting is kind of creepy.
The Kritia, stewards of wisdom, founders of the mighty Garaios and ancient sages. Our misbegotten wisdom has sown only the seeds of ruin. The Blastia we created granted us blessings, but also blighted the air, lifeblood of this world.
Then Rita was right. There were disturbances in the air in the past.
You think this is showing a disturbance in the air?
It looks more like the air is trying to eat the planet.
It is said that a great mass of air threatened to swallow the very planet whole.
The blight grew ever stronger and brought forth a cataclysm. In our terror, we gave a name to the cataclysm, the Adaphagos.
Adaphagos?
The world united to challenge the Adaphagos and banish the loathsome power which created it.
Hey, could that be the Untilakea?
It does look a bit like monsters and humans fighting something off together.
Though the Garayo civilization was lost, the Adaphagos was quelled in the end. The fact that we are all still here today is evidence.
So then, is this painting showing the Adaphagos being brought under control? What is that?
It looks like a large ring. What is that?
I can't say. I've wondered that myself.
Hey, what's the last thing it says there?
Judy?
Hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the child of the full moon. The Adaphagos disappeared into the void.
What?
The world's prayers. Life faded from the children of the full moon.
Our world was preserved, but the story shall remain here for generations to tell of our sin. 240th year of Asul.
What's that supposed to mean?
There is no further explanation of what each of these phrases may mean. Our ancestors created the Blastia, which led to the downfall of their entire civilization. They then chose to abandon the Blastia and sever their ties with the outside world.
Estelle!
Let her go.
This is all the lore of Miorzo.
Thanks. You've given us a lot to think about.
You know what's helpful? There's this magic cucumber that'll turn any dish into a gourmet meal.
I think we'll pass. Could we trouble you for a place to rest a while? I feel we may need to impose on you until our friend has calmed down.
You are free to use the house next door. No one lives there.
Thank you.
Да, развитие до добра не довело их.
Everything the Elder said is true, isn't it?
His interpretation of the murals might not be perfect, but with all he told us, it was very convincing.
We knew this was a global problem once we talked to Pharaoh. He granted us time because he knew how we would react when we saw this.
He probably wanted to show us humanity ain't cut out to handle the situation.
And to make us give up on Estelle.
So everything's just going according to Pharaoh's plan then? I will not let that happen! Never! I won't give up on her.
Эстель
The
так и не пришла.
cataclysm? The Autophagos?
If that legend's true, then maybe the power of the child of the full moon isn't the only thing to blame for bringing out the Autophagos.
But what about the hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the children of the full moon part?
Maybe they averted danger by killing the cause of the Autophagos, the children of the full moon.
But wait! Aren't the Hermes Blastia the real cause? Can't we just stop those?
It might not be just the Hermes Blastia. That legend made it sound like all Blastia disturb the world's air. Right, Rita?
The Elder said that Blastia are Blastia. There are no normal ones or special ones. I think that means the only thing that's different is how much air each formula uses.
Even the Blastia we're using?
Bode Blastia are special, but all Blastia utilize air in a formula. They're all the same. And formulas need air to work. The Hermes technique, the children of the full moon, they're probably only part of the danger. With more and more Blastia, the Autophagos will awaken. This is what the Entelekea are afraid of.
And that's what I was worried about.
I didn't want to admit it. Blastia couldn't be bad. The people who used them for evil were the bad ones. That's what I always believed. But I was wrong.
So does that mean we have to stop every Blastia? Like the people here in Miorzo did?
Aye. We should toss every Blastia in the trash. Gotta row our boats with oars, too.
И все дружно будем гребсти, да?
That's impossible. We need Blastia for our everyday lives. Barrier Blastia, Aqua Blastia, Bode Blastia too.
Yeah, you're right.
So, it's really not possible?
I couldn't take on a really tough monster if I didn't have this.
Yeah.
I wish we could use Blastia without worrying about consuming air. But I guess that's just a dream.
The Rhizomata formula.
What's that?
All things exist due to the sublimation, reduction, formation, and dispersion of air. Some think that a still undiscovered theory could freely manipulate those essential mechanisms of air. Formulating that theory is the ultimate goal of current magical research by mages around the world.
So that's the Rhizomata formula?
If it's found, manipulating air will become so much easier. Of course, we need a formula to reconstruct air from power that was originally converted from air. But Estelle's power is actually directly manipulating air. Estelle is the closest thing to the Rhizomata formula. If we can use a formula to interfere with and neutralize Estelle's power...
I don't really get it, but if you work out that formula thing, then Estelle can live in peace.
So by that logic, if we could control the excess of air, we could prevent provoking the Autophagos.
Awesome!
Sounds difficult, but awesome.
So we're supposed to go looking for some formula that researchers all over the world can't find? Now you're really dreaming.
I will figure out this formula. For Estelle and for me.
Yeah, you do that.
Huh? Raven, where are you going?
For a walk. All this talk about saving the world, the ultimate goal of magical this conversation's a little much for old Raven to keep up with.
That formula sounds nice and all, but the air is getting worse as we're sitting here.
Yeah. For now, we have to find whoever is making the Hermes Blastia. Otherwise, it'll be too late, just like Pharaoh's.
But how are we supposed to find whoever that is?
If we follow whoever's looking for Apatheia, they should lead us right to them. Cores are made from Apatheia, after all.
So Flynn and Nan and their friends.
Yeah,
I wonder if we'll have to fight them.
that's kind of up to them.
What was that?
Походу, долго ждать не придется.
This Blastia is working. Why? This one is fitted with a core.
Something's written here. Warp Blastia?
So in other words, someone used this to lead Miorzo?
It looks that way.
Didn't they
Они
get
ворон
rid of
ли
all the
свалил
Blastia
часом?
here? There shouldn't be any functioning, right?
Yes. At least that's how it...
What could a functional Blastia?
It appears that someone's
Estelle. Where's Estelle?
Wait, and where'd the old man go?
Huh? You don't think...
What do you mean?
The Blastia in our towns should have all lost their cores.
A core was probably brought in from outside the town. It should require adjustment to function properly, but Estelle's an exception to... If she can interact directly with air, she might also be able to reconstruct air.
But why would she...
Elder, could you get everyone to help us search to see if our friend...
Very well.
Let's look for them too.
I never should have left Estelle alone. Maybe I couldn't have done anything, but I should have stayed with her. She was so depressed.
You're not responsible for this. Beating yourself up over it won't bring her back.
I know.
And what happened to Raven?
He was acting a little strange.
Do you think they're working together?
I really doubt they'd both disappear at the same time.
But why just the two of them?
Don't make me start questioning your loyalties, Raven.
Вот так, взяли и свалили. А старейшина куда делся?
As you thought, the two of them are...
I wonder what could have happened to them.
Anyway, let's get back to the surface and look.
But even if we do, the world's a big place. It's reckless.
Perhaps the two of them went on
A walk that involves leaving the town without saying anything to us? Not a chance.
Well, only the living have the privilege of saying they'll fight to the last breath. And words like conviction and resolve don't mean much to a dead man.
Что-то ворон, по ходу дела, задумал.
Ah, well. Just when things were getting good.
Just who are you anyway? What does the head of the Knights want with... I can't believe I only just... I've got a bad feeling about...
Hurry! We have to follow them!
I understand how you're feeling, but please try to calm down.
What? Aren't you worried?
Of course I'm worried. That's why we should calm down and think rational.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see. I'm sorry.
Got any ideas?
Ah, yes. The Master of Miorzo might have some idea.
He's an Entelecea after all. Maybe he felt the flow of air from the Blastia. Did you hear it? Could you tell us where it was? To the west. A sea of sand. A town? It's not too clear, but a desert town. I think it's Yorm.
That's the town in the sands of Kagor, where we met Duke before.
The sands? Why would they go to a place in the middle of nowhere?
Let's head there now.
You're leaving?
I am.
You don't need to shoulder such a... Haven't you suffered enough?
Thank you, Elder. But I'm not suffering anymore. If you went into the outside world, you might understand.
Ну, я понял, что ворон что-то задумал. Нам сюда же нужно, да? Или нет? Да, мотель. Не, ну тут же про мотель как раз таки говорится. А, прикольно, а этот парящий город движется у них. Круто.
What's happening?
What's going on? It's just a pile of ruins.
This didn't just happen in a few days. This is like...
Maybe there was a huge fire that... No. Not a chance of that happening. Quiet. Someone's
Короче, мы,
here.
походу, реально скачок во времени совершали.
This could be our clue about the Rizomata formula.
That's the dragon from the Wizened of Kodos.
He's traveling with Duke, huh?
А, нет, я думал,
I've got questions for that guy, but we have to find Estelle.
They got away.
Как он так незаметно подкрался?
There's no time. This isn't what I would have chosen. But
Alexei, what are you doing here?
ah, looking for the princess? I'm impressed you found your way here.
Do you know where Estelle is?
What do you think you're doing?
Is this your idea of a joke?
I am at a loss as to how to thank you. Your pitiful sense of justice has allowed me to work with little. Long ago, there was the pirate Ifrid, and now we have the likes of Barbos and Rago. They were each of use in their own fashion, but you have performed magnificent work. You're some of the most talented and foolish performers
What?
However, the time for fooling around is over.
So that's it, huh? It was you pulling everybody's strings all this time. Well, I'm not
Commandant!
Блин, Флинн приперся.
And yet another fool arrives.
Flynn!
Commandant! How could you? You're the pride of the Imperial Knights. How could you commit treason?
This is not treason. I am merely following the path of one who holds true authority.
And you just intend to betray the trust of His Highness Yoder?
His Highness. Yes. I think he'll be relinquished.
This is madness.
My lord, all is in readiness.
А, этот говнюк здесь.
Jaeger!
Well done. I am headed for Bactian as planned. I will end Yoder's fate as well.
Yeah, you bet, my lord.
Alexei, wait!
Who said you could leave?
Stand back. If you try to stop us, get the hell out of the way!
Your princess friend is at the shrine of Bactian as well.
What did you say?
You'll be too late if you don't hurry.
Go after Alexei and Jaeger.
Sir! Alexei! You won't...
Yuri, come on! Yuri?
Yuri Lowell, give yourself up!
Угомонись. Бей игрушку, пока не поранилась.
The Shrine of Bactian is said to be located on the Hypeonian continent.
Hypeonia, the continent east of Desier. The Yegathor forest is there.
Are we actually gonna trust what Jaeger said?
If that's where Alexei is headed, then Estelle's gotta be there.
We don't have much information, so I guess we'll just have to go check it out.
We can't just sit here and ignore them.
What's the matter, Patty?
Actually, come to think of it, didn't he say something about Ifrid?
That man is the cause of it all. If we take him out, we can get Estelle back.
But what about Raven?
I'll bet he delivered Estelle to them and then just took off.
No, Raven.
Well, the facts are that she's been kidnapped and he's nowhere to be seen. I mean, that's only logical, right?
It's possible he was captured as well.
Well, whatever. Let's get going. Yuri?
Yuri.
Flynn. A word?
Very well. Let's talk.
Махач
Just
будет.
what the hell are you doing? What happened to advancing as a knight and fixing the Empire from within? You've been nothing more than a damn puppet on Alexei's string. Don't you dare tell me that the Dawn and Bellius died for nothing more than that. He was there working alongside you this whole time, Flynn. How could you possibly not know?
I'm sorry.
Не, это все, что можешь сказать.
Why, though? Did you go along with it because Yoder trusted Alexei?
His Highness is not to blame. I had total confidence in Alexei. The responsibility is mine.
So your pursuit of the Apatheia at Nordopolica was on Alexei's orders, I presume?
Yeah.
You'd better start talking. Tell me what happened. There's no reason to worry about exposing the Commandant now.
The conversion of Heliord into a military installation. The abuse of the residents at Mantake. All of Cumor's activities. The forbidden development of New Blastia. All of these were carried out under the Commandant's... under Alexei's orders.
Well, you've grown up to be a model knight. Unquestioned allegiance to your country. That's nice.
The Commandant, Alexei, was not always this way. You of all people should remember, those who are just will lead lives of prosperity. That was the ideal Alexei once held dear. That was why I...
But all it's done for you is help you lose sight of your original intentions. Not that I have much right to preach to you, after I let them run off with Estelle like that.
No. That never would have happened if I hadn't been blind to Alexei's true nature. I had grown far too used to simply obeying orders like a good knight. Even when I doubted them, it was my lack of thought that brought this about.
Since when is moaning and whining part of a knight's job description?
You impudent!
No. It is as she says. I must shoulder this responsibility. It is up to me to rescue Lady Eστελη.
Whoa, what?
Captain, what should be done about His Highness? If anything were to happen to him, the Empire...
I know. That's why this brigade is concentrating all our efforts on ensuring his safety.
But Captain...
Please.
Damn it, Flynn. I didn't yell at you to have you turn around and start telling me what to do. Brave Vesperia is going to rescue it.
Then let me join you. Let me be a member of Brave Vesperia.
Чтоб ты свалил потом, нафиг ты мне сдался?
Captain?
A knight joining a guild? Don't make me laugh.
I was unable to prevent the Royal Guard from abducting Her Highness. I am duty-bound to correct this wrong by saving her.
Give it up. You know you have no place in a guild. But if you want to come with us, I won't stop you.
Yuri!
But you know what you have to do.
As soon as we've rescued Her Highness, I will return to protect Prince. I cannot allow the Empire to be thrown into I'm sorry, Sodia, Witcher. I must ask you to take care of the
I'll be back as soon as I can. Please tell His Highness.
Understood. Yuri, thanks.
Same here. You had me worried there. It's good to see you're back to your old...
Alexei. So he's the one who's been advancing Hermes Blastia technology.
Yeah, it's taken a while, but everything points back to him. All right, next stop, the Shrine of Bactian. We're gonna get Estelle and Raven out of there, and show Alexei just who he's met.
Agreed.
Сороковой левел сразу, офигеть. Ну-ка, семестр пати попробуем.
that idiot Commandant think he is?
Barbos, Rigaud, even Jaeger. Alexei was behind all of them.
And now he's taken Estelle.
I won't let him do this.
I am gonna rip him to shreds the moment we get Estelle away from him.
He must receive his due punishment. We can't let him get away.
Treating Lady Estellise in that manner. Alexei is no longer the man I trusted.
He's evil. That's all there is to it. And he will not change. It's time for some payback.
Актион. Где-то сказали, что на востоке от всех этих. Так, это лес тоже не то.
Look over there!
What is that huge thing?
It's the Heracles.
Did Alexei send for it?
Фига себе. Надеюсь, мы к нему не будем лететь.
That's the Entelekea Estelle. Alexei is still trying to get Apathea, it seems.
It looked like it got away, though.
Yeah, it looked like it was forced into those ruins.
Those ruins definitely appear to be the temple back.
I wonder what Alexei's plotting this time.
It doesn't matter what Alexei's planning to do.
Right, we're just here to rescue Estelle.
But if we get too close like this, we'll end up like a stall.
Let's land a little bit away from it and approach.
Там уже элитная стража стоит.
Alexei!
Jaeger, that useless worm. Can't he even swat a few pesky flies?
Alexei, what have you done to Lady Estellise?
Give Estelle back! Estelle, come on!
No matter.
Yuri! Everyone!
As you can see, the princess's life will fade each time she uses her power. If you care for her, then do not interfere further.
Alexei, you...
Отряд Флина явился.
Captain, are you okay? Captain!
Sodia?
After we left, we picked up the Heracles as Prince Yoder dispatched us, saying that you could probably use our help.
That little prince never could mind his own damn business.
Well, what about you and all that pathetic bluster and bravado?
Sorry, but unlike you well-bred aristocrats, I'm not
Hey, you guys all right?
Oh.
They came to save us. Apparently Yoder told them to.
Alexei's inside the temple.
Captain, Please come with us and return to...
Sodia?
It is difficult for me to say this, but this place is far too dangerous. The one we most need to protect for the sake of the Empire, right?
I know that. I know that as a knight. That is what I know that all too well.
Then...
But this is something I need to do myself. For Her Highness, and for Alexei. Please,
But...
take us there.
По-любому между ними что-то есть.
It must be pretty damn inconvenient to be a...
How can someone like you, how can the captain possibly consider someone like you his friend? Our captain is the ideal to which we all aspire. He's the epitome of an imperial knight, and yet, for some reason when he's with you, he's not himself.
Whatever. If you're looking for someone to have a heart-to-heart with, go bug Applehead over here. We don't have time to sit around and play guidance counselor for you.
Applehead?
That's it!
Sodia! No, don't! Sodia!
Listen well, Yuri Lowell. Your very existence is hurting our captain. Stay...
О, какая ревнивая-то, а? Но она по-любому время втюрилась.
All right, now we've done everything. We ask that you please take care of the...
Platoon, fall out! We must hurry to rejoin...
Yuri!
Come on, we have to catch...
Right. If she's forced to use her power, then it'll be too late to save her or fix the air.
That bastard! Using her like he's gonna pay! Come on!
If we don't go after Alexei, that Antilakea we saw is gonna wind up in Apatheia.
Even from this far away, Astal's wounds look terrible. He might not hold out much longer.
I guess not even Antilakea are a match for Heracles.
Maybe that was Alexei's reason for building it in the first place.
Naturally. There's no way he'd need something that powerful just to take care of the guilds.
Whatever the case, we have to catch Alexei and stop him before it's too late for Astal.
Prince Yoder was thoughtful to send his knights to help us.
To help us? Don't you mean to help Flynn and Estelle?
Coming here is reckless enough, but sending help is even crazier. Doesn't that little prince understand his own position?
That's the kind of person His Highness is. I'm sure that what's happened has caused him exceptional grief.
Are you referring to Estelle? Or perhaps Alexei?
Both. Let's hurry.
Hey, slow down.
What are you saying? This is no time to be...
We don't have any clue where enemies could be lurking, so...
You're right. I apologize. Yuri...
Don't worry about it. We're all in this together here. Hattie, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm extreme. Come on, Estelle's waiting for us.
Alexei made it sound like Ifrid was one of his men.
It is true that the knights employ guilds on rare occasions.
We don't know whether Ifrid worked for him, right? In any case, that conversation's on the back burner for now.
It looks like the battle against you is over, Flynn.
So when did you become aware of Alexei's rebellion?
I've held doubts about the Commandant's orders for a while. After Yuri warned me in Nordopolica, I reconsidered previous events in a new light.
And you understood Alexei was pulling the strings in the incidents with Barbos, Rago, and Q Moore.
When I heard Lady Estellise was being held, I was certain. I only wish I had realized sooner.
Even so, you unraveled his plot on your own. We still have time. We'll get Estelle back.
Right. Patty, isn't it? Will you aid us in our mission to rescue Lady Estellise?
Do you even need to ask? We'll put an end to Alexei's schemes.
Не успел, не успел. Вот гад успел.
Here comes a new spell!
You can't win. You like that? Crushing it! This is it.
Odin, grant them thy undefiled purity!
So can we just go all out?
Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Champagne!
Overpower even indestructible evil!
So is that okay?
Beautiful.
Ну и как получается? Со звуком-то нету проблем.
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
Ну и классно.
How much does Alexei know about the Apatheia?
I only heard that a terrible power dwells within them. If the Union gains possession of them, the guilds will be able to resist the Empire in actual war. That's why the knights were sent to gather and watch over them.
To the point of kidnapping Estelle and bringing out Hermes Blastia?
Alexei has wicked plans for the Apatheia.
But what exactly are those plans?
Alexei is still after the Entelecheia Estelle.
Estelle is the Entelecheia from before.
Anyway, let's just rescue Estelle, grab the bad guy, and then make him talk.
Right. We should hurry.
The last room looked like this too.
Мы заблудились.
All these rooms look the same. I wonder.
I'm gonna go check out what's ahead.
Repeat.
I've heard that this kind of construction is intended to humble visitors, so this must be the approach to the
We don't really have time to be dawdling.
It's okay. Relax.
На каком тебе удобнее, на таком уровне играй. Если у тебя нормально получается на легком играть, то продолжай играть.
As we thought, the rooms all look the same. Repeat sense of smell doesn't seem to be working.
I see. We can't afford to get lost.
Here, use these. Let's make a map as we go.
You're always so well prepared.
Carol, can you do this?
Yeah, I'm good with maps. Leave.
We'll be in a lot of trouble if you mess.
Don't say that.
О, у нас карта появилась.
You never did give me an explanation. What were you thinking about when you sealed off Nordopolica on the Wiesent of Cottus?
I was following Alexei's orders.
And was using trained monsters his order too?
Likely so. But being unaware of the nature of my subordinates was my error. I'm not fit for command.
At least you understand your mistake.
I swear that I will correct that mistake.
Я понял, что я здесь буду плутать. Это ж как-никак, по сути, лабиринт. Отстань, летающая хрень. Не хочу я с тобой драться. А, чё за дыра? О, сундук. Мерцающая звезда.
You still look troubled to me. Alexei is rotten to the very core. Trusting him is pure folly.
I understand that. His actions cannot be forgiven. But...
No buts about it. This is no time for doubt. You can see Alexei clearly now, Flynn.
You're right. You're more mature than I'd thought.
Am I? First time I've ever heard that.
I need to be steady myself, too.
Aye. Plant your feet on the deck and bring down Alexei.
Right.
Watch my
Не
back.
один, так второе. На то он и лабиринт, чтобы на нем много времени тратить. Так. К сейву вышли. Флином побегать.
This happens all the time.
Бураклив.
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I am.
Вход на второй уровень.
If only I had been near Lady Eστель so that I could defend her.
That wasn't in the cards. She chose to travel with us.
I guess you're right.
I'll take the heat for this.
That's not what I meant. I'm in no position to blame you.
And your position is just fine.
Maybe so.
Is it just me? Or is it harder to breathe here than on the sea floor?
No. There's something going on between Yuri and Flynn.
пройти-то никак, да? И выстрелить тоже никак. Как бы понимаю, что если ты здесь все исследуешь, то дальше только на второй уровень идти. А там будет и третий, и четвертый, и какой там еще уровень, пока не дойдешь до самой главной комнаты. Больше интересует здесь. Здесь на карте написано, что есть проход влево. Но что-то я пока ничего тут не вижу. Не, Пати тоже туда и не пролезет. Blastia.
Are you thinking of what you're going to do when you meet Alexei?
I'll most likely have to fight him.
Sounds like you've made up your mind.
To be honest, I can't believe it even now. No, I think it's really that I don't want to believe. I looked up to him for so long. I've desperately hoped that this was just some kind of mistake.
Sorry, but I already know the answer to...
I know. Besides, the way he has treated Lady Estellise can't be explained.
No objection there.
Hey!
You can just call me Flynn. What
Flynn, you
mean what he did to Rago and Q?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not going to arrest Yuri. At least, not right now.
Then you mean you're going to arrest him after you bring Estelle back?
Under Imperial law, the things that Yuri has done are serious crimes. After all, he killed two of the Empire's leading figures out of a personal grudge.
Serious crime?
A personal grudge?
I know. Yuri certainly didn't do, but that's how the law works. The corruption in the Empire is in...
Are you perhaps in doubt? Confused about which way is right?
I don't know. Is what I'm feeling doubt?
Hey, what are you doing? You're gonna get left behind, you know.
My, she's scary. Let...
Что изменилось? Или может их надо в каком-то обратном порядке активировать? Странно. Те две Бластии-то по-любому не просто так там находятся. Ну, странно. Вот тоже дыра.
Let's eliminate them. Oh, blade of noble light, overpower evil.
This'll hurt. You like that? Dragon! Conceal Sonic thrust.
Wavering darkness. Set them thy undefiled purity. Are you done already?
Ну, здесь тоже два фонаря есть.
We should really enjoy these little times together. Oh, damn it, this modest I'm fine.
Transform!
That was a fine bit of training. Together now.
You're gone! You just win! Take this away! Do you like that? Take this! You can't win! You like that? You like this'll hurt?
Oh, blade
You
of
like that?
noble
This'll
light,
hurt?
overpower even indestructible evil.
You like that?
Are you done already?
What is this a statue of?
With that kind of shape, I can't tell whether it's supposed to be a human or a monster.
This is a temple, after all. This is probably a statue of whatever deity the temple was dedicated.
You know, it might just be a statue of the Entelekea we saw outside.
Huh? It couldn't be. I mean, a monster, that is. It's a... but...
No, I think it's possible. The Entelekea have powers beyond those of humans and can speak in our language. It's not strange to think that humans would have worshipped them in ancient times.
The relationship between the Entelekea and humans might be close. Maybe they drifted apart during the long passage of time, eventually leading to the situation we find.
If that's the case, I wonder just how much we've forgotten.
I'm sure there are things in this world that should never be forgotten.
Patty?
I think that I prefer the distance we have now to the cozy relationship we had back.
Ну, а теперь обратно по другому пути гнать. О, сундук.
Together now.
You like this one? You like
Blade of noble light.
Alright, who's next?
Newman Blade.
Sonic, take this! As you will!
Based!
No way! This'll hurt!
So is that okay?
Beautiful.
Тысячу монет.
Foes!
Someone aid me!
Okay.
Dragon! This'll hurt!
A flickering blaze burn.
Take this! As you will!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver thy enemies unto me.
The secret of my strength is a secret.
That's the logical.
Блин, ну все-таки эти светильники же для чего-то нужны. Странно.
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Зайчо.
That was a nice little break. Watch my back.
That was a fine bit of training. I've unlocked new strength.
Finish that one. Let's eliminate them.
Dragon Sword! You like that? You like that? This'll hurt. This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
Luna Ascendant!
You like that? Dragon Sword! No way.
Okay. Oh, blade of noble light, overpower even...
That's what happens when I get serious. It's the Royal Guard.
That has to mean we're on the...
Good call, Carol. Estelle's gotta be back.
You're a captain, aren't you?
The Royal Guard doesn't obey anyone but the Commandant.
We don't have much time. Let's make...
Watch my back.
Dragon Sword! This is power! Take this! No way! This is power! Take this! Behold! Dragon!
Annihilate the boulder before me! Spiral blast!
Dragon!
Very well. By my honor as a knight.
I don't know what this is, but it looks complicated.
This is a barrier that's been locked up somehow with an encrypted formula.
Can you open it?
It uses an ancient technology that's barely been studied. Even I've only seen something like this in books. I couldn't even guess how long a thorough analysis might take.
I'm guessing we can't just force our way through.
Locks usually aren't placed on anything that's easily broken in.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, how...
He probably forced the lock using Estelle's...
Which means he made her use her power again.
Lady Estelle's
Someone's here.
Duke, why...
You. How is the young lady? The child of the full moon?
Alexei's got her somewhere up ahead!
I see. So he has made his move.
Are you here because of him too?
The air crene in this region has become severely imbalanced. I have come to restrain it.
By restrain, you mean you actually have a way to...
To quiet the air crene, the cause of the imbalance must be removed.
Just come out and say it. You mean kill a...
What?
That's enough. What is it with blaming all the world's problems on a single...
An unstable child of the full moon cannot...
You're as hard-headed as Pharaoh. I thought as a human you'd see things different.
Our common bond as humans is nothing. A single life cannot be privileged over the fate of the world.
Yeah, never mind that without a bunch of those single lives, there'd be no... Listen, she may be a bumbling, sheltered excuse for a prick. She's none of your concern. So...
Do you say that knowing just how great a threat her exist...
What we know has got nothing to do with it. Our motto is always do what's right. And if that means having to get up close and personal with you...
Very well. The time has come to show me the resolve that so impressed Pharaoh. This is Dane Nomos. It is the only man. Raise it and calm your mind. The sword.
Dane Nomos.
Duke, wait! Dane Nomos. That's the name of the sword of the Imperial line that's been missing all this time. What are you doing with it? Why does something like that have the... Who are you?
The answers to those questions are not what you should go. Before you are too soon, you will learn for yourselves the true weight of the burden borne by the...
He's a cool guy, but way too moody.
If my memory serves me right, we also ran into him in Gasparost.
I don't know. I can't even tell if he's a...
Come on!
That formula! It's just like Estelle's! So that sword
Так легко.
It opened.
Dane Nomos, the child of the full moon, the resolve that impressed Pharaoh? Just who the hell is this Duke guy?
Well, judging from what he says, it seems he's in contact with Pharaoh.
And he has the sword Prince Yoder's been looking for. I don't like this.
Yeah, but why would he just lend us something as important as Dane Nomos? I thought he was stubborn, but maybe he's actually willing to listen to reason.
I wouldn't get my hopes up about that.
We just have to do what we can for now.
Yeah, let's hurry.
Офигеть, магическую атаку на 400 с лишним повышает. Жесть. Обошел, гад.
Let's eliminate them.
Guardian field. No way. Take that. Try it. No way. Take this. Azure Wolf. Take that.
Вставай, давай.
All right, who's next?
Concentrate our efforts.
I can't believe this is Dane Nomos. The proof of...
Yuri, you can become the Emperor.
This is just for decoration. I wouldn't want to be the Emperor even if I could.
You're so young, yet you have no ambition.
Says the little girl playing dress up.
The lost proof of imperial succession. When you get down to it, the loss of that sword was the source of all the fighting over the success. Was Duke really the one who stole it?
Hey, give me a break. Don't go saying the Imperial Knights are...
I know. This is...
Duke went around using that sword to control Air Crane.
Oh, so Duke's doing the same thing.
Maybe so.
That sword, it produced the same phenomenon. Maybe the Rizomata formula was already worked out once before. But then, maybe it's related to the cataclysm. Why did that become an Imperial...
There are tons of things we don't know about this sword. But let's wait to figure them out until we've settled things. Right now, rescuing Estelle is our top priority.
Right, let's hurry.
goes! You like that?
I'll hit this very well by my honor as a knight.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
You're gone!
That was too easy.
Yeah, I feel good.
Together now!
You like that? Taste! You like that? You're dead!
This is power! Blade of noble light! Overpower evil!
Oh, so is that okay?
We'll destroy them in no time.
Ha!
A caprice of innocent waters.
fight you wherever you rise.
Блин. Ну, оперный театр, а? Да я не думаю, что я специально это сделал, что ли. Мне все-таки интересно, они же для чего-то нужны. Просто так же их здесь и не развешали. Ну вот не обращала, вдруг какую-нибудь секретную локацию открою. Сомневаюсь, конечно, но все равно для чего-то что они здесь расставлены.
Together now.
Transform!
Punishing beast flash!
Sharpened rage!
Punishing beast flash! Which blocks our future!
Gotcha!
The sign of victory!
Yeah.
Eστель. How does it feel to face your last moments in the very temple built to worship you?
Wretched
Enough! Alexei, please stop!
If you are so eager to free him, why not use your healing arts to comfort? You're utterly powerless. Alone, you are nothing more than a poisonous blight to this world. I'm sure you understand that now.
Estelle, are you alright?
Lady Estellise!
Estelle! We've come to save you.
You again. What's...
Yuri, Flynn, all... Estelle! We've come to rescue you!
You are incapable of saving this princess.
Spare me!
The most glorious moment for any tool is when it is even the poison of this world can be a blessing if used, and only I can... Now, princess, come with me. Without...
Alexei!
Ah! Alexei, stop! Ah! Judith!
Weren't you Entelakea supposed to be masters of the...
Stop it! Let us stop...
Oh, how disappointing. He's dead.
But how can that be?
Smaller than I would have hoped. No matter. It can be used in any number of ways.
Alexei!
Ah, you've come this far. Now, be baptized in the air your dear...
No! Please stop!
Take this!
What? What are you doing with that sword? What happened to...
He gave this to us before he took off. And he didn't seem all that worried about you.
What irony. That which I have searched for, that it would arrive at my feet, only when I no longer have a need for it. With the child of the full moon, the apatheia, and my knowledge.
Talk to yourself a lot, huh? Not a good sign. Now shut up and let Estelle go.
Huh. Are you certain that is...
Estelle!
Your Highness?
Estelle! What's going on? Estelle! I don't...
What are you talking about?
As long as I'm with you all, I'll only cause you harm.
Началось.
But I want to be with you. I just don't know.
Estelle, pull yourself together.
Forget about that, Estelle. Get over here. If there's something you're unsure about, we'll work it out together.
Yuri. I can't...
Now, Mr. Yuri Lоуэлл. Such brash behavior does not befit a young lady's escort.
Sorry for my lack of manners. There aren't many gentlemen where I'm from.
That sword is nothing more than an annoyance now. I will rid...
Yuri, everyone.
Get out of the way! Who's he?
Captain Schwan.
I thought you always let your knights handle things for you. What's with the change? What is it, Repeat?
Это не Шуан.
I suppose there's no fooling the nose of a dog.
That voice.
Huh? The old man? What's going on?
This doesn't look like a joke.
One of the Union's most important members is a captain in the Knights?
The first time we met, I didn't think it was possible, but...
Huh. So that's what was going on.
Wait! But what about the Dawn, Raven?
So it wasn't just the Commandant, but you too.
Conversing with you is not one of...
Raven!
We're in a bit of a hurry, so let us through. Wait. You're not really thinking of trying to... What the hell?
Серьезно?
Schwan Olterain, first captain of the Imperial Knights. Ready?
Абзац.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna
103
go easy
тысячи.
just because you're old.
I would be honored to fight with everything I have.
Captain, I never thought I'd have to fight you.
I'm pleased this opportunity has come.
I hate you!
Many people hate me.
I'm so sorry that we have no choice but to fight you now.
I'm sorry I have to fight such a beautiful lady.
You should be like that all the time.
Sorry, this is the last time you'll see it.
I can't let this go. I won't let you do this!
I would expect no less from an opponent.
You are an enemy to me, and you will fall.
Very well. Let's test our limits then.
You? Do you intend to die here?
I am always ready to die in battle, so I fight with everything I have.
I'll blow you away!
All right. Earn this life to punish my enemies. Blast! All right.
Not done yet. I can't keep doing this.
Excellent.
Caprice of innocent waters!
Not done yet.
I'll blow you away!
All right, we're not finished here.
I'll blow you away!
Did I choose
Prepare! Dragon! Dance! Prepare!
That which blocks our future!
Dragon!
Things spinning!
All right.
A blade of noble light!
Силен, зараза.
I'm using this!
First aid!
Is that the best you can do?
Сколько тебе еще осталось-то, епарнитята?
Finally, after all this time.
Oh,
I'll take out anyone who tries to stop us.
Captain Schwan.
I'm not done yet.
Ooh, that's...
Hey! What is that?
I would have thought such a blow would be the end of me, of this cursed body.
what the? Is that a Blastia on his chest?
It's his heart. Or rather, a Blastia that has taken its place.
The original was lost 10 years ago.
10 years? You mean in the Great War?
I lost my life during that war. But Alexei saw fit to give it back to me with this.
It's hard to believe he'd go that far.
So that must be a Hermes Blastia as well. Why did Baul not notice it then?
I would imagine that is because it isn't powered by air, but by my own life force.
A Blastia powered only by human vitality.
What was that?
Oh no! We're trapped!
That would be Alexei. He intends to bury you alive.
But that's crazy. You're still in here.
He couldn't pass up a chance to dispose of that sword, now that it's of no use to him.
So he was using Estelle to lure Duke here. This guy's even more twisted than I thought.
Hey, old man! This is no time!
The end has finally arrived for...
You never intended to leave this place alive.
Captain Schwan.
Who said you just get to lay down and die right here? Even if all your travels with us were just some joke to you. Are you trying to tell me your anger at the Dawn's death was just an act too? I thought the guilds never quit until the job was done. Wasn't that his dying wish? You go on living until...
Man, you really can be a downer sometimes.
Фига себе, у него мощный стрел.
Damn, we're not gonna make it.
Raven! No! If you use your Blastia,
I can't keep this up forever. Oh man! Captain Schwan! Alexei's headed for the capital. There, he'll implement the the rest. I'll...
Raven!
Carol!
But...
Move! Must be getting soft in my old age.
Да, жалко ворона.
Raven! That idiot! So he really was one of us, damn it! You idiot!
Why'd that have to happen? Why?
Look alive, we got a princess that needs rescuing. Now
come now. Let's go.
Stuck with another job nobody much wants?
It's nothing. We are actually...
Время. Зараза ты такая. Ты понимаешь, какой ты момент испортил?
Heracles is gone!
Just like Raven said, they must have left for Zafias already.
Yuri Lowell, what are you doing? And Captain Flint?
LeBlanc, even Tweedle A and Tweedle B are here.
And what is a Tweedle? Out with it!
Fools! This is not the time for nonsense! What wonderful timing, Captain Flynn! You didn't happen to see We haven't been able to get a hold of him since he went by himself to coordinate with His Excellency. I honestly cannot understand what His Excellency is thinking lately. The Royal Guard... We looked all over for him and we finally arrived...
Alexei is on his way to the capital.
Ah, we've just missed him then. And what about
Schwan!
Oh, did he now? So then he's a
He's in the shrine. The deepest part.
What? Wait, you... No, this is not happening. It can't be.
Ну да, не говорил он, ты про ворона проспойлерил.
What is the meaning of this? Captain Flynn, answer me!
Знаешь, не так бы удивил финальный босс, как то, что он бы живым оказался после такого обрушения-то.
The only reason we're standing here now is because of your cap.
That man was a true knight.
Alexei apparently has some sort of secret plan for the Empire. We're going to make sure he doesn't get the chance to carry it out. If you were any kind of knights at all, you...
But how? How could it...
If we don't hurry, the Heracles is going to...
Let's hurry. I'll call Baul.
I'll save Estelle next time. I swear it. I couldn't stand seeing her hurt more than she already has been.
Rita!
It's Estelle who's suffering. So then why do I hurt so much too?
We'll get her next time.
Yeah, we'll save her. I've had enough of seeing her used as Alexei's puppet.
Так. Офигеть. Нигде нету рядом. Так, Смотрите, карта. Где?
Raven!
Captain Schwan was long said to have been the Commandant's right hand. He was rarely seen even among the knights, and it was rumored that all of his missions were top secret.
That's probably because he was engaged in work as Raven.
So, Alexei would even sacrifice his own right-hand man.
Likely because he'd enter the final stages of his plan. Seems the old man was just looking for a place to die. That damn Alexei knew it. And you...
That guy's like a rotting fish.
None of that matters. Right now, we have to save Estelle.
Of course.
Right.
Heracles was headed for the capital.
It's got to be crossing the ocean. Everyone, keep your eyes open wider than a deep sea fish's so we don't miss it.
Это не он честен.
We caught up to them.
Look!
Фига себе махина. А там еще кто?
We cannot allow the Heracles or any of the traders aboard it to come any closer to the capital. All hands to battle positions.
Sodia?
That's suicide. They're dead if they get too close to Heracles.
I can't believe they'd be stupid enough to attack it head on. Still, there's no way their fleet stands any chance against that fort.
Well, if we can't get in from the bottom, we'll just get in from the top.
What? Wait! Let's think this over.
Baul, take us up. Hold on tight or you'll be shaken off.
They're shooting at us!
Baul!
Huh? The artillery fire's erratic?
There! The rear left! It's the only area that isn't shooting!
Okay, that's the spot. Do you think he can get us there?
He's a little hurt that you'd even ask.
Sorry. Alright, it's...
Take us in, Baul.
Let's go!
Man, I thought I was dead!
The Royal Guard's been taken out.
So that's why the cannon fire from this section was so weak.
Someone's here.
You never come prepared with a plan, do you? Is brute force the only strategy you know?
That's right, I say.
Как они раньше меня здесь оказались?
This time it's...
You guys again? Don't you ever get...
The Schwan Brigade. You still gunning for elect...
We knights must do as our pride demands.
Come on, you guys, leave us alone!
Serious, looking at you guys makes me remember a face that I'm trying hard...
What sort of face do you mean? Must be some poor sap with a pretty... Raven!
Живой.
Hey, old man!
I'm speechless.
Raven the Great, at your service. What? So happy to see me? Cat's got your tongue?
What are you doing here, old man?
Gee, glad to see you too. All right, men, hold down the fort here. Sir! Yes, sir! There, that should do it.
Raven!
Okay, it's up to you guys from here.
How can you say that? There's no way we can trust you.
Don't try to pretend you forgot what you did, old man.
I see. Well, then do me a favor and put me...
Hey,
What are you
I didn't think I cared that much about living. But before I knew it, I was waist deep in all this. If I have to be done in by you guys here, well, there are worse ways I could go.
Now that you've turned on Alexei, your Blastia could be shut down any time. So you might as well die here. Is that what you mean?
I've been a dead man for over 10 years.
So what is a dead guy like yourself doing? Raven, you came here to settle a... well... brave Vesperia would be pleased to take care of that. Your life belongs to brave Vesperia. From now on, whether you live or... right?
That's perfect, Yuri. This is your punishment.
Oh, thanks, Judith, darling. Oh!
I didn't want to feel left out.
Guess I'm joining in the fun too.
Oh, the brutality.
Raven, do you know where Alex...
I think he's in the...
Let's go then.
All right.
You're not allowed to just go dying on us.
I am relieved that you're alive and well.
Ну я рад, что он жив.
Huh? Oh yeah. Well, I managed thanks to LeBlanc and...
So it really was you all this time.
Sorry for putting you through all of that. If you want to punch me...
No. I was following the common...
I see. Then I guess we both owe a lot to His Excellency, the Commandant. How about we go...
Yes, I'd like...
Бессмертный старик. И Ворон в команде. Опасно.
First, Alexei lost Flynn. Now he lost you too, Raven. That's gotta hurt the strength of his precious knights.
I don't know. He's still got his own personal royal guard with him, you know. Those guys are fiercely loyal to him. They'll never betray him.
You mean they still trust him? What could they possibly see in that piece of crap?
Well, Alexei wasn't a piece of crap when he got his start.
Huh?
It was his responsibility to bring peace to the world. That's a heavy load for anyone.
That's enough. The less I know about him, the easier I'll cut him.
Now that's the Yuri I know.
Печалька, печалька. Твои-то дивизии. Не вышло. Так, а что я хотел сделать? Да. Точно, я хочу вот это открыть. Это пока потом. Ужас, если честно. Королева пират. Вот это и больше идет. Что за ходячий танк?
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Гибель.
That's over.
Oh, even you're worried, Rapide. I finally accepted what happened in the grave at that cavern, but I'm still not quite sure what I should do from here.
I don't know what you need to do, but it's always better to look before you leap.
Oh, were you listening in, Rita?
Asking the advice of a dog isn't gonna help either.
It doesn't bring me closer to a decision, but it makes me feel a little better. Why not try it yourself, Rita?
Maybe another time.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Cypher. Why would he...
We got a head start.
This ain't a bad strategy either. This is my style. Take that away.
Really?
What's supposed to happen? Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down. No,
this wasn't. That's over.
That's the logical...
I swear, if you're alive, hurry up and tell us.
That's right. We'll make you pay for how you made us feel.
What's that? Did you and Rita both cry over little old me?
Like I would ever. Who's gonna cry over you? That twerp, maybe.
Hey, don't look at me! I wasn't crying.
Not a single tear shed for the old man. I'm simply crushed.
Anyway, we are glad that you're safe, Master Raven.
Flynn,
Ну,
that
где-то
title
еще
isn't
сейчас,
natural.
наверное.
Why so
Может,
formal all of a
1,5 часа и
sudden?
всё.
I know it's
Всё-таки
not
завтра
normal,
понедельник.
but now
На
that I know
работу
he's
надо
Captain
вставать.
Schwan, calling him Raven just doesn't seem right anymore.
Who cares about a title? Being a knight sounds like a real pain.
Well, you're not wrong there, Patty. Anyway, Schwan's buried in the depths of Bactium, ain't he? The guy standing in front of you is Raven. Just a simple old man.
Understood. I shall endeavor to keep that fact in mind.
Ага, получилось. Ай, готова обеспечить все за деньги, а? Нифига себе. Ух ты, алмазную керасу можно сделать. Супер. Нет, не смотрю. Почему тупит? Ну у тебя тогда проблема с интернетом. Блин. Мифриловых сапог нету.
Let's eliminate them!
That's what happens when I get serious.
Raven and Flynn are both captains of the Knights, but you still don't know much about the Heracles.
That's because Alexei ordered it to be built in absolute secrecy. Not many folks of that rank know about that sort of construction work.
A lot of people must have known about the Heracles because of what happened in Dongrest. The people involved in the building itself were a handful of extremely skilled workers.
That would explain how they put the thing together so fast.
But why would they need to hide it? I mean, they had enough power to chase off Pharaoh at Dongrest.
Perhaps it wasn't intended for use by the Knights. It may have been built for Alexei's plan from the very beginning.
All that for his personal use? That's some serious abuse of authority.
In any case, we have things to do before we can start worrying about that,
Right.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Watch out!
Den of this modest land. Thy alluring seer and enemies unto me. O den of this modest land. Volunteers? O caprice of innocent waters.
That's what
Ну,
happens when I
слушай,
get
Арина, игр
serious.
серии сказаний, в смысле Tales of, их очень много. На ПК только их, по-моему, всего 5 штук, что ли, есть.
So, what do you think about Yuri, Flynn?
He's a true friend.
Even now?
Absolutely.
I see.
Hmm? Is there something you want to ask?
Nah, that's enough. Sorry to trouble you.
He's really something. He points out Yuri's mistakes, but still calls him a friend.
I guess maybe they're birds of a feather. Ah, that does make sense. Flynn is Yuri's friend after all.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Ну, либо переиздадут, либо выпустят новую часть. Что-то одно из двух точно будет. Конечно, было бы хорошо, если бы они какую-нибудь новую часть сделали.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Supposed to happen.
That's what happens when I
Серия,
get
да, это
serious.
новая часть серии была.
Finish that one.
Whoa.
Watch out, Raven!
Whew. That was a close one. Thank you kindly, Carol.
Stop dancing around like that. You gotta walk carefully in a place like this.
Is Raven always like that?
Yeah, I'd say he's always like that. Why do you ask?
Well, there's the old man as Raven, and the old man as Captain Schwan. I just wonder which is the real one, that's all.
I'm sure that his actions as Schwan left a much bigger impression on you.
Anyway, you really didn't know that Raven was Schwan this whole time?
I sensed something odd when we first met, but I couldn't equate his personality as Raven with that of Captain Schwan's.
He seemed like a goof-off, you mean?
Who are you calling a goof-off? Kids these days. Whispering nonsense behind an old man's back.
Well, Raven or Schwan, he's still an old man. It's not anything to get worked up over.
Perhaps so.
Huh?
It appears so. Air is flowing.
Ain't it dangerous getting so close to it?
This air isn't very thick. It's safe.
But why is air flowing through the Heracles?
It seems that air is what's making this giant.
It's being supplied with air, without the need for air crane.
The construction of the Heracles was kept top secret, so I don't know the details of...
Even yours truly hasn't heard anything about the construction. Because I wasn't interested.
Oh man, you're totally useless when we really need...
The sorcerer's ring is glowing.
I saw it do the same thing back in Gasper.
Yeah, we were together when that happened.
Let me see that.
I've always wanted to hold hands with you, Rita.
Aw, that's not fair.
It's being affected by the air. The interior... Try pointing it at this gate.
Ну вот, так теперь мы можем препятствия разбивать.
Are you sure that's okay?
If it can destroy everything it shoots, that would definitely be dangerous.
That was a reaction between the air inside the gate, and it won't destroy anything and everything.
Let's use the sorcerer's ring to destroy that gate.
This ring just keeps getting new abilities.
It got a new one back in Gosperos, didn't it?
Back then it was just you and me, Yuri. I'd love to study it when I get a chance, but I guess now isn't the time.
Well, at least this means we can go to new places now. That's good, right?
Raven's right. We should go around shooting stuff and look for new places we can get into.
Yeah, it's hard to tell whether something will react to the ring or not just by looking at it.
I don't know how I feel about just going around and shooting everything we can. I like it. It's the manly way to do things.
You like it? Wow! Maybe if I shoot here! How about here? Yeah! I did it! It opened! It opened! That looks like the engine room to me.
There are quite a few of the Royal Guard there.
That sure is some heavy security.
It doesn't look like it'll be too easy to stop it.
It'll be impossible to force our way inside with that many guards. What?
Since when are you so level-headed?
I thought you were going to throw a big fireball and make it go boom.
We've come this far. Don't you think we should be careful not to mess things up?
Стреляй железную
I think
дверь.
that if we can stop the
Сейчас
Heracles,
попробуем.
Sodia and her men will be able to get on board.
No matter how big the fish, it'll calm down once you hit it in the head.
Yep, let's search the control room.
Raven, do you know...
Sorry, that's one thing I don't...
What if the control room's even more heavily guarded?
In that case, we'll have no choice but to force...
That'd be a war between 7 people, 1 dog, and the entire Royal Guard. Sounds like a lot of trouble.
Let's hope it...
Успел.
It's our turn!
It's nothing personal.
Come on, Wind.
This is Focus. Annihilate them! I'm using this! This is all right. Smile. Wait,
I'm just getting started.
О, круто.
Fight like I'm gonna die, huh?
Innocent waters! Flickering blaze, burn!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down. Come on, Wind.
Don't get in our way!
Ooh, now's our chance.
It's nothing personal.
Take this!
Flickering blaze, burn!
I'm just getting started. Yeah, I feel good.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
This is power! Power even indestructible evil! Risky bit! Din of the smart! Come back and try again!
Now's our chance.
Let's take care of him quick.
Come on, Win. Take this.
Run through that which blocks our future.
Dragon Sword!
A blade of no
Alright, who's next?
overpower even indestructible evil.
Azure Wolf Strike!
Who did of this modest land? Yeah, we're done.
Battle mode activated!
Who did of this modest land?
Azure Wolf!
Not bad.
Buster!
No way.
Dragon Sword!
I'm just getting started. Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Victory is a whirling tide! Let's have a good time!
You're gone! Knock him around. Dragon Sword! Buster! Go away! Alright, who's next?
Wasn't.
Anyone with a spine to face us?
I guess I can fight. Dragon Sword!
Behold! Behold!
Azure Wolf! Finish it!
Get out of here! This is power!
Ну, не знаю, может и есть. Как-то надо.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here. You're gone. Take this. You're gone. And another. All right, who's next?
А, ну я понял про кого ты, но я название игры не помню. Понял я, про кого ты говоришь. Они из симфонии, они часом.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here.
Let's go.
Ну, посмотрим, что будет. Может быть, и ее переиздадут, не знаю.
Ooh, now's our chance.
It's nothing personal.
You're gone. Take this. Dragon. Azure Wolf Strike. Knock him around and done. Ow!
Are there any more foes about?
I guess I can fight.
Cover me, would ya?
Come here.
Oh, you poor thing.
I guess I can fight.
Dragon!
Luster.
This is power!
Knock him around and cut him down. Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Oh, you poor thing.
I suppose I could try.
No way! No way!
Luster.
No way!
Фоксилия, но я в такой не играл.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Dragon Wavering duck! Roaring revolution!
A blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Dragon!
Punishing beast smash! Punishing smash!
Take that! This wasn't supposed to happen.
Destroy that! Punishing beast smash!
No way! No way!
Run through that and blocks our future!
No way! This wasn't...
The sign of victory!
Yeah.
This? No.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Dragon!
Not bad.
No way! No finish it! Behold!
Or even indestructible evil.
I'm not done yet. You'll be gone soon enough.
This!
This is a blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil.
That was easy!
Фиг пройдешь, да?
We got a head start.
Let's take care of him quick. Enemies unto me.
that's over.
Не понял.
Leave it to me!
Take this! As you want! I'll finish you!
And deliver my enemies unto me. To be!
Lightning wave!
Это какой-то другой.
Incandescent locust, annihilate the vulgar before me!
I'm just getting started.
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Dragon Sword! How about this?
By my honor as a knight.
I won't lose!
Sacred spirits! No way! Take this!
Ooh, nice moves!
Take plenty of field! No way! Dragon Sword! No way! This is no way!
That was easy!
4 барьера.
I won't lose!
I'm just getting started.
I've unlocked new strength.
Что-то я опять где-то... Блин, точно. Спасибо, Рина.
Flynn, I wanted to ask you about something Yuri said back in...
Huh? What are you talking?
I'm talking about how Yuri said that he'd kill you if you became a bad
Well, that...
For example, if you became someone that Yuri thought needed to be killed, do you think he'd swing his blade without hesitation, even if he was facing a precious friend like you?
Yuri isn't the kind of person who can so easily kill, but if he felt he really needed to, I imagine he'd even kill...
Really? Do you think he could actually do...
There was sadness in his eyes, but he was unwavering.
And it's true. But that kind of determination must be hard.
Even if it's going to deeply hurt him, I believe he's determined to live the rest of his life with that pain. Yuri possesses just that kind of...
You think so?
But if Yuri is going to continue committing crime after crime, then I will have to stop him myself. I earnestly hope that day never comes, though.
Flynn, you're really strong too.
Am I? I don't know about that. But I appreciate you saying so, Patty.
Determined to live the rest of his life.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Dragon Sword!
No way!
Dragon Sword! No way! Guardian Field! No way! Beast! Alright, who's next?
I shall use this.
This? No, this...
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Not done yet. Azure Wolf Strike. Sonic Strike. All right, who's next?
Oh, I'm just getting started.
Блин, это сложнее, оказывается. Не так уж и просто. Наконец-таки.
Watch my back.
This is power. Dragon.
Oh man, that was awesome.
Стоп, нам же другую сторону надо. На этом на сегодня закончим. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Оцените данное видео, подпишитесь на канал, оставьте комментарий. Увидимся с вами завтра. Всем удачи и всем пока.